1 through 10, top scout the stat line catchers. Number 5 now, that's going to be Harry Ford for the Seattle Mariners. 21 years old, will be turning 22 in February. So he is getting up there now, losing that high school appeal that he had just a few years ago. Speed's still there, 35 stolen bases in 2024. Home runs dropped a little bit, 7 this season, only batted 249. Overall, the model has him with a Kevin Kiermaier comp. I don't love that. Not for a catcher. And this is where we see a really big drop off in the WRC plus 109.5 expected, 243 batting average, 351 on base percentage. So we really see the on base percentage holding heavy here. 15 home runs, 19 stolen bases. There has been some chatter that he may end up in the outfield. I don't love this star profile anymore, Doc. I think the shine has fallen off for me. What are your thoughts?
He's that guy we just talked about. 249 batting average, 377 OBP. You know, and this has been consistent. It's not like it's a one-off. Since he was in the lower minors, since rookie ball and A ball, where he had he had really good batting average in rookie, pretty good in A. Now it's kind of fallen off. We're just seeing a guy who's not aggressive enough. So it looks really cool. Like, wow, he's taking so many walks. But you're seeing the production, the power suffer for it. 7 home runs in 116 games. That's not great. It's not great at all. The speed's still there. And you're seeing a lot of games are still giving him at catcher. He had 67 games at catcher last year. Only 8 in outfield. But it's worth noting, this was the first year you saw him play any games in the outfield. So after all these years of them saying, no, he's just a catcher, they're starting to test it out, and this year will be interesting to see. He's an athlete. Everyone loves to talk about how athletic he is and how, look at him, he's stealing bases like crazy. Yeah, that's tempting as a catcher. We'd love to have that. Maybe it works out, but he would be a very weird catcher, guy who just probably too patient. Maybe he doesn't have the power we thought he would, but just steals like 30 bases. I don't know. It's just, it'd be kind of cool to have, but I'm not sure where we're going to see him. They seem to really be interested in keeping him at catcher. So we could have this weird guy who's kind of a unicorn, just has this weird skill set, and it plays if his defense at catcher is good enough.
Well, it reminds me of the American League's Platinum Gold Glove this year, which is Dalton Varsho, right? Coming over from Arizona in that trade, who was a catcher, center fielder. Shout out University of Milwaukee, which is where he played. But now an outfielder full-time. Not nearly the fantasy value or asset that we thought he could have been, because he's not a catcher eligible player anymore. And I think Harry Ford's ceiling is probably that of Varsho, maybe his second season. Varsho definitely fell off pretty quickly in regards to that fantasy value, but it is possible. We saw it with Craig Biggio as well, jumping from catcher to other positions. You don't often see it, but you do have an athlete here in Ford.